Negotiations for the release of 31 Chinese nationals being detained in Zambia are ongoing. They were arrested over the weekend in the country's copper belt on allegations of illegal mining. China has lodged representations with the Zambian embassy in Beijing, calling for its nationals' rights to be respected. China has urged Zambian authorities to handle the issue properly and release the men as soon as possible. Chinese Foreign Ministry spokesperson Hua Chunying says China is against any illegal actions by its nationals, but is opposed to any selective law enforcement action targeting its overseas nationals. Well, let's bring you more on this story now. We're joined live from Lusaka by our correspondent, Farai Makutuya. Farai, just in terms of an update on this story, just tell us firstly if you know where at the moment the Chinese nationals are being held.
Well, I'm actually in Dola, in the country's copper belt, and this is indeed where those nationals are being detained at a prison in a neighborhood called Kansenchi here in Dola. It's about 100 kilometers from Chingola, where the arrests were made over the weekend. I was at the prison earlier today, and the prison officer there indicated that they might be leaving that facility this afternoon to board a flight back to China. However, that position has not been confirmed by Zambian immigration officials. They are yet to issue an official comment. I've been to their offices here in Dola to try and get some sort of indication, but they've said that they're not commenting on this issue at this point in time. So as far as we know, those 31 are still in detention. The negotiations are still ongoing, and we wait to see if indeed they might be released later today.
And as you say there, of course, immigration officials not willing to comment. But have we heard anything further about the charges on which the Chinese nationals are being held?
Well, what we do know, as you mentioned earlier, is that it is on charges of alleged illegal mining activity. But no evidence, no further evidence has been put forward since that official complaint was lodged by the Chinese Foreign Ministry. We know that the issue of illegal mining activity is a big thorn in the flesh, particularly here in the copper belt. Some of these informal illegal miners illegally dig up copper ore or steal copper ore, and that is a big problem for the sector here. And in recent weeks, the Zambian government has scaled up its crackdown on those illegal activities. However, as I said earlier, no further evidence relating to these particular nationals that are in detention has been put forward since the weekend.
All right. Well, thank you. Thank you so much, Farai, for that update, following that story closely for us from Ndola in Zambia.